How I met Tammy. My wife Tammy is a wonderful person. She's a wonderful mom, wonderful, wonderful wife. She had gotten back from a mission from Bolivia, and I got back from my mission, and we were both going to Weber State, and we would hang out at the institute quite often, the LDS Institute over there. Well, I kept seeing her come in. She had this little Chinese jacket, shirt on, and kind of a jacket, and then these little red cute shorts, and she was a cute little gal, and she was a returned missionary. That got me really, I was really interested in that, because that sparked my interest. I thought that was pretty cool that she went on a mission. Anyway, back and forth, we'd see each other and say hi a little bit, and then eventually we were at the institute, and there was like a Friday night dance, or I think it was a Friday night dance, and she was dancing with some people and stuff like that, and I see her one time and she's not dancing with anybody. I'm like, oh, her boy, because I thought she came with a boyfriend, so I thought, oh well, I guess that she's not dancing with her boyfriend. He's probably in the bathroom. I'll go hurry and ask her to dance, because I wanted to ask her to dance, or I wanted to go out with her because she was cute. And I thought, I'll just ask her while her boyfriend's in the bathroom. So I heard and asked her, and we went out and danced, I think one or two dances. And I tried to do some little throws with her and do some like cowboy western dancing with her, and tried to, show her my strength, and had fun dancing. I didn't realize that she was a dancer. Anyway, but we had fun. And then that was it. I don't know how I got her phone number, but I got her phone number from somebody, or I got it from her. I don't recall. But anyway, maybe I got it from, I have no idea how I got her phone number. But that Sunday, so 2 days after, I called her and I says, maybe it was Saturday. I think it might have been Saturday. In fact, it was. I think it was Saturday. I called her and says, hey, hi Tammy, this is Bruce Hunt. She goes, hi Bruce. And I go, no, this is Bruce Hunt. You don't know me, but I danced with you last night, and I'd like to see if you'd like to go out. And she goes, I know you, Bruce. I know you. I'm like, oh, that made me feel good that she knew who I was. I was excited about that. So we went out. I believe it was on a Sunday. I came and got her. We went to my house up in North Ogden at 222 East, 3050 North. We went into the kitchen and we cooked. One of the things we did was we cooked cookies. Had a great time. It was fun. Chocolate chip cookies. It was a blast. And then we sat down on the couch and we talked. I even showed her my cancer arm. I says, I had cancer, and I showed her my scar and stuff like that. She thought I was a little bit weird. Anyway, we had a really good time. Took her home. Said goodbye. And I don't remember if it was this date or the next date, but I went out with her a couple, like maybe again that week. I don't remember, but it was it could have been on the first date. But as I'm opening the door for her, I look down from her porch down into Ogden, and I can see the Ogden LDS Temple right there. Now this is either on the first, second, or third date that I see this. And I look down there and I'm like, I'm going to marry this girl. That was kind of cool. So I drove out of there thinking, I'm going to marry that girl. I'm going to marry that girl in the Ogden Temple. And I did. As we met and we dated, we had a lot of fun dating. We had our unique challenges also. But typically, we talked endlessly. We talked and talked and talked and talked and talked endlessly. I did some things at school with her. I did some activities at school. We're on a dancing team together, just an institute dancing team. I really, really loved her. And during that time of dating her, I actually wanted to date her sister Julie too, but found out that she was her sister, so I didn't do that. But dating her was really cool, and I thought they had a good family and good parents. And I thought the conscientious thing, the thing that was the most clear to me was this girl will be a good member of the church and a good mom. And she's been a fabulous, 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 awesome mom. She rarely gets mad at the kids, has hardly ever yelled at them, hardly ever spanked them. She's really loving, kind, and patient. It was a great decision. It was the best decision that I've made in my life, to have her as my wife and as my children's mother, our children's mother. Right, I think that's how you're supposed to say it. I thought her boyfriend was in the bathroom, so I hurried and danced with her, and then we ended up getting married. It was kind of fun because as we were dating, she would be dating other boys, and she would be at the Weber State basketball games across the way, and I'd look over and like, oh, hey, hope you're having fun. You'll be marrying me pretty soon. There was a zero threat to me that those boys would beat me to her. I knew I was going to marry her. In fact, when we had dated, I think, for about a year. When I finally asked her to marry me, we were in her room sitting on her bed. I was just sitting on her bed, and she was kind of laying there, and we were visiting. That's the only place you could actually find quiet in her house, was in her room. I would sit on the side of her bed. I wouldn't lay by her or anything like that. I would just sit on the side of her bed, and we would hold hands, and we would talk endlessly till 4 a.m. But at one time, what happened was we had talked about marriage back and forth, but one time I just said to her, I says, Tammy, how would you like to go on a date? She says, yeah, I'd like to do that. I says, for eternity. Yeah, I'd like to do that. That's how I proposed to Tammy.